Are you procrastinating? Are you dragging your feet as it relates to accomplishing your goals here on YouTube or in any endeavor that you may find yourself undertaking? What's up, friends? BC back once again. A good friend of mine, Suede, emailed me and asked me, "Hey B, I'm getting ready to start a gaming channel. I've been planning it for about 6 months. I haven't uploaded any content, and I want to really understand what's the best way to go about kicking things off. Should I dump just a ton of videos on the channel at one time, or should I perhaps schedule those videos and spread them out over time such that I don't inundate my audience?" Suede went on to ask me how he should go about promoting those videos once he had them up on the platform. And I'm going to take a slightly different approach to answering this question than you may expect. And that's, Suede, I have to say, if your question to me is how should you go about uploading your content, I would wonder, sir, if you've really mapped out your strategy and your plan for where you want to go in any level of detail. Now, I know you've been planning for 6 months. I don't necessarily know what that looks like to you, but I have to imagine that you have at least some type of long-term goal for your channel. And hopefully you've got even some shorter term goals for your channel such that you can figure out, what do I want to do this year in 2017? And once you can map that out, then how you should upload your content and how you should promote it will really begin to fall into place, because it'll be a part of your overarching strategy and a part of the plan to get to whatever your goals for 2017 are. If you look at the video I shot last night, do it quickly because it's going to be coming down soon. In our white belt program in our Ninja Academy, I talked about how to actually specifically map out a plan, how to understand what your competitors are doing, how to evaluate what your competitors are doing and what their particular capabilities are, such that you can position yourself in a way that's different from the way that your competitors are trying to do. And then looking at who are the people in your alliance and how can they help you get to your goals while you help them get toward theirs. But the big issue here that I really want to drive home with you is stop procrastinating. 6 months, while I won't say that's a bad amount of time to be doing a plan, like if you were starting a business, and certainly you can run a YouTube channel effectively the same way that you could run a business. But I'd say part of the reason why you haven't started is probably because you're a little bit scared to fail, and you have to understand that you've got to go through some of the bruises and bumps that creators go through in making mistakes and making bad videos, that you're missing out on that experience because you're taking so long to get started. So really nail down, figure out what it is you want to do in the long term, what's your overarching strategy, what do you stand for, what are your values, and then map out what do you want to do in 2017 and beyond, and then start to map out your schedule or your dumping of videos in accordance with that plan to get to where you're trying to go. Now, as it relates to promoting videos and things of that nature, most of the people that watch this channel know I'm not really an advocate of just trying to find a bunch of social media platforms to just send links all over the place to people and hope that they watch it. I'm really about forming relationships, but I think really the best form of promotion is you making dope content. And by dope, I don't necessarily mean the sound quality and the visual quality has to be amazing. It doesn't hurt if it is, but more along the lines of what's dope to your target audience. Who do you want to watch your videos? And are the videos that you're making in line with what they desperately want or desperately need? And is it answering that want? Are your videos answering that need? Then you won't have to worry about how do you promote your videos, because your videos in a sense will promote themselves. All right, so that's what I'm really an advocate of. And then secondly, I'd say I'm a big advocate of building relationships with your audience, building relationships with your community, because you will have an audience and you will have a community. And the distinction there is, an audience are people that just stop by and they watch your videos. Your community are going to be the people who really support you, who come to every video and comment on every video, and they're the ones going out and sharing your work. And that's really where you're going to get the most bang for your buck. You can post a bunch of stuff on Twitter, but first of all, it's pretty much been proven that nobody watches the videos people post there. They just either retweet and like them without watching them, or they don't do anything at all. Certainly you could go to Google Plus, but nobody's there. You could post videos to Facebook, but Facebook is immediately going to make that video not show up in anybody's feed because they're a competitor with Google. So do you see where I'm going with that? There's a lot of different ways you can try to quote unquote promote your work, but they're not really that effective. You'd be better off focusing all of your energy on figuring out what is your plan, right? What's your course of action that you're going to take to win, and then executing on that plan by making dope content for your audience. Hope you got a lot out of this discussion. Hope it answered the question. Hope everybody else that's watching, I see you guys in the comments section who are watching this live. Thank you so much. Be sure, as always, to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, but more importantly, be sure to get on our mailing list such that I can send out the content that I send to our community that I do not post on YouTube, and sometimes I don't even post it on Facebook. So make sure you're aware of those things. And when you join the mailing list, you get my free ebook, the YouTube Survival Guide. It's a book full of a lot of the tips in a consolidated fashion that I give here. Not quite in as much detail as the probably hundreds of hours of content that I've done here, but certainly very helpful in getting your channel started. And I say, Suede, if you don't have the book, definitely get the book because it's going to help you map out the plan. All right, friends, thanks so much for watching. Remember that we are stronger than I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one.